Good morning. So this is day 3 of our little Edziza adventure. A chilly morning. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Had a good sleep. Yesterday was tough, but with the help of a little bit of painkillers, I did have a good night. When I say it was cold last night, I don't know if you can see that, but there's actually some ice on that little creek where the water is very still. Not where it's flowing, but where it's very still. What a beautiful morning. The sun is just rising, but it's warm. So we're off, and from what I understand, it's a much shorter day. About 8k, and we're walking to Eve's Cone. There's my sister taking a picture, and that's Eve's Cone in the distance. And there's the option to climb it, but I don't think so. My left knee is giving me trouble. I think I'll stay down and tape it while the others are going up. Gorgeous morning. Some frost last night, but the vista is unbelievable. I can't believe how quiet it is. You really hear absolutely nothing. I don't know if you can see this. That's a bear track, not fresh. We met our little group of hikers yesterday, and they told us that in 8 days they'd only seen one bear. Apparently, the government has put bounties on bears because they are procreating too quickly. 1,200 for grizzly and 1,000 for black bear. So the bear population has dwindled and they've become much more shy. Just a quick look back. As for the first time, I am not the last of the group, but they're catching up quickly. I think this must be the best view of Edziza Glacier so far. Lovely day today. Perfect temperature for hiking. I would say probably about 15-17 degrees right now. There's Eve's Cone, and the trail is nice. So yesterday was a bit of a get it done day. Can't say that I enjoyed it much. Today, completely different. Good sleep. Lovely surroundings, and the trail is nice. I just came up a little hill, so I'm out of breath, but things are good. It's amazing how these little plants establish themselves in this pumice. Really no soil, and somehow they manage. A little piece of happiness in this rather barren landscape. And there's Eve's Cone. You can even see the trail already that goes up. So I was wrong. It's Eve's Cone, not Eve's Cone. So a few of the group are dropping their bags to climb up there. I'll skip that one and use the time to rest and relax. So once again, there's no trail, but we know that we need to go straight ahead to those bumps, which are the Deconi Ridge, and we need to pass on the left of the ridge. So we're finding our way through this. What is this? It's bumpy, it's soft, No idea what you would call that. Tundra? Yeah, I think tundra. This looks like pretty straightforward walking, but in reality it's very soft and squishy and full of holes. So every step you sink in and you sort of have to pick your way. Still, good views. I know where we're going, so all good. And there's water. Looks like glacier runoff, which apparently is very silty and not useful for drinking. But isn't this lovely? All of a sudden it opens up and we come to this ledge, and there's lots of confab of where we go down and where we cross. So here we're on the other side, and I'm sure you can't see it, particularly because it just disappeared down a little gulch, but there was a caribou running. A lonely one. All alone, no herd. Anyways, we crossed the creek, and now we're making our way, well, further on, I guess, towards the camp, or going further. We just crossed the creek. Apparently there's another creek crossing ahead of us, so not quite clear what's going to happen today. Now you can perhaps see it. There it goes. Now it's stopped and it's watching us. Turning around and has decided to keep on going. And here are the footprints from our friend. They look a bit like, they look a lot like pony prints. Neat, these little islands of green. They almost look like in a park. This is just cool here. And a little bit of bushwhacking on our way to the next crossing. And how is it?
It's not bad.
And everywhere there's beauty. So there's a good chance we're staying here, right at the foot of a small glacier, because it is very unclear where the next water is going to come from. And here we have some glacier runoff that we can use. So this is most likely our place for the night. So here's our little camp. As you can see, it's pretty windy. You can probably hear that too. My little top tent rainbow is in freestanding mode. I'm a little worried because it's really not a tent that's made for wind. But I think I'm okay. Lots of rocks on top. They were good rocks. Extra guy lines, and I think I'm okay. So next is going to be a shower for me, cleaning up after a couple days of sweaty work. One thing I had intended to do is to show all the beautiful flowers that are growing here. It's really quite lovely.